of a Shakespeare's A Midsummer's Night's Dream. As you probably know, Shakespeare wrote both tragedies and comedies. Fortunately for you, tonight we present a comedy.
Tragedy tomorrow, comedy tonight.
Wrong play. And do you mind, as I was saying,
Hey, I have an interesting tidbit of information to share too.
you're interrupting my presentation.
But people will actually be interested in what I have to say.
Fine, go ahead. Hey!
Are you all aware that all of Shakespeare's plays are written as sonnets? They are all written in two-line verses with a certain rhythm or rhyme through the whole thing. I don't think you'd ever heard of texting, lol.
I was not aware of that. Moving right along.
And get a load of this. Back in Shakespeare's time, women didn't have the same rights as men, and women were allowed to be actors.
Please do explain that one.
All the parts in plays were played by men. Men played the men, and men played the women.
Wouldn't that have made all of Shakespeare's plays into comedies?
I know, right?
Well, thank goodness for women's rights. It rescued the theater.
It rescued more than just the theater. Did you also know that in Shakespeare's day, women had to marry whoever their fathers chose or they could be put to death?
Wow, harsh.
Indeed, and that is the premise of this play. The father wants the daughter to marry a certain boy. Wait a minute, I'll show you. Aegeus, Hermia, Demetrius.
I sense some family drama coming on.
This is Aegeus. He is the dad. This is Hermia, his daughter. Aegeus has decided that Hermia needs to marry this man, Demetrius.
Looks like a nice enough guy.
I'm awesome.
No, you're not, dude. Don't lie.
Daughter, don't speak to him that way. Be obedient.
I will not. You can't tell me what to do.
I sense some family dysfunction.
Oh, and it gets worse. Hermia is actually in love with this man. Lysander.
Oh, no, you don't. Back off, Mr. Wrong.
But, Daddy!
Interesting. A love triangle.
Not exactly, since a triangle consists of three people, and our love story has four. Helena.
Hello, Demetrius. You look so handsome today.
Watch the threads there, Helena.
Isn't he a dream?
More like a nightmare.
Don't call him that. He is perfect. How could you say he's a nightmare?
Daughter, I have told you not to be disrespectful to this man. He's your future husband. You must have some respect and to hold your tongue.
Don't yell at her. She has a right to her opinion. It's okay, Hermia.
Yeah, that's right. I said nightmare. This whole situation is a nightmare, and I want out. You can have him, Helena, if you think he's so great.
Really? You need to marry this man.
Quiet! Everybody out. We are going to start this play over in a more civilized and reasonable fashion. Go, get
Well, that was embarrassing. Can I please talk now? I did have some things to say before you interrupted me and brought all those people out.
Oh, right. Sorry. Carry on.
Aegeus, please explain the situation as Shakespeare has taught us to.
Full of vexation come I with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius, my noble lord. This man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander, my gracious duchess. This man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. That thou, Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes and interchanged love tokens of my child. Thou hast by moonlight at her window sung with feigning voice verses of feigning love, and stolen the impression of her fantasy, with bracelets of thy hair, rings, gauds, conceits, knacks, trifles, nosegays, sweetmeats, messengers of strong fulfillment and unhardened youth. With cunning hast thou filched my daughter's heart, turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And my gracious duchess, be it so she will not hear before your grace consent to marry with Demetrius, I beg the ancient privilege of Athens, as she's mine I may dispose of her, which should be either to this gentleman or to her death. According to all law, immediately provided in that case.
Quiet! What language is that?
English.
Please tell me we're not going to do the entire play that way. This will be the longest hour of my life.
You see, I told you that no one would understand that. Can I please explain to everyone what I just said?
Fine, fine.
I'm here full of anger to complain about my daughter Hermia. Step forward, Demetrius. This man, Demetrius, has my permission to marry her. Step forward, Lysander. But this other man, Lysander, has cast a spell on her. You, Lysander, you've given her flowers and gifts and you pretend to be in love with her.
I am in love with her.
Be quiet. You've captured her imagination with locks of your hair, rings, toys, trinkets, knickknacks, little presents, flowers, and candies. Things that can really influence an impressionable young person.
I am an impressionable young person.
You've connived to steal my daughter's heart, making her harsh and stubborn instead of obedient like she should be. And my gracious duchess, If she won't agree to marry Demetrius right now, I ask you to let me exercise the right that all fathers have here in Athens. As she's mine, I can either make her to marry Demetrius or have her killed.
Well, it is the law. Marriage is a primary part of our social order here, and I do feel obligated to uphold this law. I'll tell you what, Hermia, if you do not marry Demetrius, I will have you killed or sent to a convent where you will be made to take the vows of a nun.
Oh, really? Well, let the games begin.
This is going to be interesting.
Yes, I would have to agree. Let's just see how the story unfolds from here.
Do you think she'll get away?
The dad's always right.
I don't know. She seems pretty determined not to marry that guy.
Let's wait and see.
Stop! Let me go!
Quiet, Hermia, and do as I say.
I will not!
You will.
You can't make me! And stop following me!
I'm your father, and I can do as I wish. Keep following her. Noble Duchess, how are you?
What is going on here?
I've come to complain about my daughter Hermia. I've given this good man Demetrius permission to marry her.
Great, congratulations.
But wait, this other man, Lysander, has bewitched my daughter's heart. He's given her flowers and gifts and sung her songs by the moonlight. He's bewitched my daughter's heart, and I need Lysander to stop pretending to be in love with her.
Well, Hermia, what do you have to say for yourself? Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
Yes, he is, but your father sees Demetrius as the man for you.
I wish my father would see with my eyes.
Listen to me, young lady. To you, your father should be like a god. You should listen to him and do as he says.
And what if I refuse?
Well, then you know you can be killed or sent to a convent.
What? How can you say that?
I cannot change the laws of Athens. Listen, Hermia, you had better really think about what you want here.
Thank you, Duchess. You see, it's just as I told you.
I'd rather die than give myself to a man that I don't love. And besides, my good friend Helena loves Demetrius. Let him marry her.
Helena? I don't want to marry Helena. I want to marry you.
Wait, I've got an idea, Demetrius. He just seems to love you so much, so why don't you marry him?
Enough.
Hermia, you know what you need to do.
Wait, my lord. I'm every bit as good as Demetrius. I have just as much money as he does, my background is just as good as his, and I love Hermia far more than he does. So why should I not be able to marry her?
I'm sorry, Lysander. The law is the law. Hermia, you must make your decision by tomorrow, and if you do not marry Demetrius, you will be killed or sent to a convent.
I hope that'll knock some sense into you, daughter. I'll see you at home. We have waiting to prepare for. Don't be long. Come on, Demetrius.
Yes, Dad. And I'll be seeing you later, Hermia.
Not if I can help it. Oh, what am I going to do? I am ruined. My life is ruined. Why must my father decide who I marry? It's just not fair.
Don't cry, Hermia. True love always wins in the end. Listen, I have a plan. I have an old aunt who is a widow. She has no children and thinks of me as her own. She lives far from Athens, and we can go there, and the law will not be able to catch us so far away.
Go on.
If you love me, then sneak out of your father's house tonight. I'll wait for you down by the forest, and we can go to my aunt's house and be married. Will you do it?
Oh, Lysander, yes. I will be there, I swear it.
Good. Now go before anyone becomes suspicious.
Helena, my beautiful friend Helena.
You call me beautiful? Demetrius thinks you're the one who is beautiful. He won't even look at me. How do you do it?
I don't understand it either. I'm mean to him, yet he follows me around like a puppy.
I adore him, yet he ignores me completely.
The more I hate him, the more he follows me around.
The more I love him, the more he hates me.
Tomorrow that may all change.
Why? What's going on?
Lysander and I are running away together.
What?
Yes, and once we're gone, you can have Demetrius all to yourself. Surely he will eventually start to love you.
Wow, Hermia, that is huge. But how? When?
Tonight, Lysander and I are going to meet in the woods where you and I used to meet to trade secrets. Then we're leaving Athens forever. Goodbye, Helena.
Now just wait a minute. I'm every bit as good as Hermia, and just as pretty too. Prettier even. And yet, Demetrius does not see it. True love does not look with the eyes or with the mind. Maybe I can win his love by telling him of Hermia's plan. Yes, and he will be so grateful that he will certainly fall in love with me then. Oh, Demetrius!
woods all night and still haven't found that purple flower Queen Titania wants.
Well, we better keep searching until we find some.
If Queen Oberon finds them before our Titania, we're gonna have a big problem.
Yes, that would be a big problem. Queen Oberon will probably use the flower's magic for evil. And you know, our Queen Titania will use the power for good.
Oh, look, I found it!
What do you know? Leave it up to the new fairy to find what we're looking for, and we've known these woods way longer than her.
Great job. We've been so happy since you've joined us.
Queen Titania was right. You have been a great addition to our team of pixies.
Queen Titania will be so pleased.
Quickly, let's pick them before Queen Oberon and her evil sidekick Puck get them first.
Yes, one can only imagine what they use these powers for. They're always up to no good.
Look, it's Queen Oberon! Hide! Hide!
I must have the new pixie. Queen Titania thinks she's adopted them all for herself. Well, I want her to be one of my pixies. Ugh.
What are you up to, spirits?
We're wandering through the woods here and there and everywhere. We're searching for dewdrops to place in a blossoms here.
In that. Anyways, soon our Queen Titania arrives. Wow, okay. Anyways, it would be a good idea to keep your Queen Titania away from here. Queen Oberon is in these parts and she is not happy at all.
How can you tell?
We know. We saw her. Ah, here she comes now. And here comes our Queen Titania. This is not going to be pretty.
Well, look who it is. Fancy meeting you here, Titania. You are not looking well tonight. Your age is really starting to show.
And you are never looking well, Oberon. But alas, your look fits your personality.
Wait. Don't just walk away from me now. After all, why can't we be friends?
Not when you behave so badly. This bad attitude you've had lately is scaring my pixies. They hide every time they see you coming. They are not able to get their work done because they spend so much of their time trying to stay out of your way.
Ooh, I feel really bad about that. Anyways, I think I might have a solution to that little problem. Something that'll make me very happy. And no one is afraid of me when I'm happy.
Okay, I'll bite. What is it?
Give me a new pixie.
What?
Titania! I want that pixie to work for me. It's not fair you get all the good ones.
Forget it, Oberon. You can quit your begging. It's not going to happen.
But,
No! Now leave me alone. My pixies and I have work that needs to be done.
fine, go if you like then. But believe me, I will torment you for not giving her to me. I'll get you, Titania.
Okay, Oberon. Whatever.
Ugh, I think it's the last thing I do. Puck!
Yes, my queen.
Come here.
Okay.
Puck, do you remember that exotic purple flower that I told you about the other day?
Maybe.
Have I ever mentioned that a single drop of its juice will make a person fall madly in love with the next thing she sees when she wakes up?
Where are you going with this?
Go quick me. Fetch me Herb.
Well, Herb's busy, but I can go fetch you that herb.
This is going to be great. When Titania sleeps, I'll drop the juice into her eyes. And when she wakes, she'll fall madly in love with the next thing she sees when she wakes up. Could be a monkey, or a bull, or a bear. And I won't break the charm until she gives me that new pixie.
Hermia! Hermia!
Oh gosh, sorry. I was, well.
Helena, stop following me. You said Lysander and Hermia would be here. Now where are they?
I don't know. I only know that I love you.
Will you stop with this nonsense? For the last time, I do not love you.
Even though you tell me that, I love you all the more. You draw me like a magnet, and my heart is true as steel. Use me, neglect me, but let me follow you.
Really, Helena? Have some self-respect. You're making me sick. Do you hear me? I feel sick when I look at you.
And I'm sick when I do not look at you.
Listen, a girl like you shouldn't be roaming around the forest. You could get hurt. Go back to Athens before I lose my temper and hurt you myself.
You've already hurt me by breaking my heart. I'd make a heaven of hell to die upon the hand I love so well.
Oh, Stalker!
That poor, well, he's not very nice. That poor girl. Farewell, young maiden. But before he leaves these woods, it'll be he who follows you, seeking of love.
I found that herb that you requested, my queen! Hey.
Give it here so that I can cast a spell upon Titania. Now listen here, Puck. I want you to search these forests for a sweet young woman and an arrogant man who is mean to her. Drop one of these drops into his eyes and drop one of these drops into his eyes so that the next thing he sees when he wakes up is that very young woman.
But how will I know who I'm looking for?
Well, he isn't just like one of us. He is just like this from Athens.
Oh! Fear not, my queen. I am your servant, and I will take care of this.
You do that. In the meantime, I'm looking for Titania. It's time to have some fun.
Come now, pixies, sing me to sleep.
Spotted snake and double tongue.
Thorny hedgehogs be not seen.
Mutes and blind ones do not grow.
Come not near our pixie queen.
Away now, all is well.
Sleep well, my queen.
When you awake, you'll be madly in love with the next thing you see when you wake up. I hope it's some really disgusting creature. Have fun, Titania. I know I will.
Lysander, are we lost?
Lost? I don't know what you were talking about.
Well, do you think you might find somebody you could ask directions of?
No, I know exactly where we are. Listen, Hermia, you look very tired. Perhaps we should just rest for a bit and then gather our thoughts to find a way out of this forest.
Yes, Lysander, I am tired. Now you be a gentleman and rest over there. I will rest over here.
Perhaps if I slept closer to you, I could protect you from the wild things in the forest.
Mm-hmm. That's all good enough. Now you go sleep over there. I'll be just fine.
Good night, my love.
Good night. I have been wandering all over this forest and I haven't found anybody wearing Athenian clothing. What is this? You wear the clothes of Athens. He must be the one I am looking for. And look, this must be the fair maiden that he scorns. Poor little rejected thing. Don't you worry, I'll fix this. All the power of this charm I throw. When you wake, you love, you'll know. Demetrius, wait for me.
Get away from me! Stop following me!
I'm just kind of tired. I'm just gonna sit and rest for. Wait, what's this? Lysander? What on earth is he doing laying out here in the woods all by himself? Lysander! Lysander! Wake up!
Oh, Helena! Oh my gosh, you're beautiful! I cannot look away from you! I would run through fire for you! I would die for you!
Lysander, what's the matter with you?
Helena, I love you!
What? You love me? What about Hermia?
I regret the time I have wasted with Hermia when, apparently, I was really in love with you.
You're making fun of me, aren't you? You think it's funny that Demetrius doesn't love me? Now you're mocking me.
Helena, no.
I have to say, Lysander, I thought you were more of a gentleman than this. This isn't funny at all.
Helena, I love you. You're beautiful. Stay with me forever.
You're really creeping me out, Lysander. Stay away from me.
What is this? Lysander? Lysander, where are you? Oh no, something must have happened to him. He never would have just left me in these woods. Don't worry, Lysander. I'll find you, or I'll die trying. What is this? A couple of bumpkins running around? So close to where the pixie queen sings? I think I'll little fun with them.
Where the heck are we, Jim Bob? I thought you knew the way.
I don't know. It's getting dark out, and these here woods all look the same to me.
Well, I'm missing a good crowd at Frying County U, and I ain't none too happy about it.
Ah, cool your heels. We may be lost, but we're making good time.
What was that? What was that? Some kind of angry beast?
I don't know. I don't know, Billy Bob. I heard it too. Something's after us in these here woods. Go check it out.
You're bigger. You go check it out.
Hey, all clear. Ain't seen nothing around here.
Eon?
Cry me, Billy Bob. You done look like you've seen a ghost.
Oh my gosh, we're haunted. These woods are haunted. We're doomed. We're all gonna die, man.
What you talking about? You trying to scare me?
I'm telling you, Jim Bob, you've been transforming.
Transforming? What does that mean? What are you talking about? You're freaking me out, man!
I'm out of here.
Wait, don't just leave me here.
What angel wakes me from my sleep?
Sorry, ma'am. Didn't see you there. He come.
Oh, what a lovely voice you have. Are you singing to me? You sweet, adorable thing.
Beg your pardon, ma'am. I weren't singing. I don't know quite what that noise is that I keep making. I think maybe I just burped. Yeah. Excuse me, there it was again.
Oh, you funny, clever thing. You have both wit and good looks. Why, I think I love you.
Love me? Really? Well, I know I was that kind of a looker. But I gotta say, I don't think you got much reason for loving me quite so soon as you just met me. On the other hand, there ain't no reason as to why some people fall in love. Hee-haw.
Oh, you are as wise as you are beautiful.
Truth be told, ma'am, if I were wise, I'd probably get the heck out of these here woods.
Oh no, don't leave me. I'll have pixies bring you jewels and sing you to sleep on a bed of flowers. Pixies!
What can I do for you, fair queen?
Be kind to this thing. Feed her apricots and dewberries and fan the moonbeams in her eyes with the painted wings of butterflies. Lead her to my home, spirits.
What the painted wings are... Hey! What's going on?
What's going on, Pup? You seem like you're up to no good.
Oh, you have no idea.
So tell me, has Titania awakened yet? What terrible creature to fall in love with?
Oh, you won't believe this. Our queen is in love with a bumpkin. And not just any bumpkin, but this guy is also half donkey. You should have seen it!
Wow, that's worked out a lot better than I expected. As to those Athenians, did you do what I say?
Yeah. I saw the man sleeping with a woman nearby. I put the drops in his eyes, and he woke up and saw her, and now he's chasing her around these woods like puppy dog in love.
Oh, those are the Athenians. Let's hide so they don't see us.
That is the same woman, but not the same man.
What? That's the same man, but not the same woman. Puck, what have you done?
Hermia, my love!
What have you done with Lysander?
I have not done anything with him. Your harsh tone pierces my heart.
I'll give you a harsh tone. Now get lost and leave me to find my Lysander.
But I want to marry you.
Never!
I don't think I should talk to her when she's that angry. I think that I should just take a little break and let her simmer down. Oh, I can sit right here and take a little nap.
Well, it was a simple mistake. I mean, there seems to be a lot of people wandering around in these woods wearing Athenian clothing this evening. Can we just fix this somehow?
We're gonna have to fix this somehow. Go find the other woman. We'll sprinkle the same drops into its eyes and have him sleep until she appears. Now go. And this time, don't mess it up.
Okay, I'll be back in a jiffy with that girl.
When you're awake, you'll be mad in love with that poor girl you've been so mean to. No need to thank me, really. Happy to help.
Here she is, Oberon.
with the guy I'm mistaken for the other guy, shall we just sit back and watch? Lord, what fools and morals be.
Yes, let's watch this mess unfold.
Would I be crying tears of love if I was trying to mock you?
Oh, really? Can you just throw Hermia's love away?
I was not in my right mind when I loved her.
Nor do I think you're in your right mind now.
Let her go to Demetrius. He loves her and he doesn't love you.
Helena, goddess divine, let me look at you. Oh, you are beautiful. I love you.
What? So now you're gonna be in on this too? First you fight each other to love Hermia, now you're gonna fight each other to see who can make a bigger fool out of me.
Demetrius, you can have Hermia. Please just give me Helena, for I love her.
No, you can have Hermia. It is Helena I also love.
Oh, this is so not funny.
There you are, Lysander. Why did you leave me?
Why should I stay with you when it's Helena that I love?
What? What are you saying? Tell me this isn't true.
Oh, great. Now you're gonna be joining in this too. Hermia, I thought we were friends. Why are you joining them in mocking me?
Who is doing what to whom? Seems it is you who are joining them and mocking me.
Did you put them up to this?
What are you talking about?
I suppose you've all been laughing at me behind my back for quite some time. Well, I've had enough of this. I'm tired of being made fun of. I'm leaving.
Wait, stay, my love.
She will not stay for you, but she will stay for me.
Really? Would you like to prove that with your sword?
Gladly. Let's go. Swords!
Lysander, no!
Get off! I don't ever want to see you again. It is Helena that I love.
You thief! You've come and stolen his heart like a thief.
Have you no shame? You've some nerve taking a swing at me, you little witch.
I will grab your eyes out!
Gentlemen, do not let her hurt me.
Let me at him.
I swear, I never meant to hurt you, Hermia. I told Demetrius of your plan to run away with Lysander only because I thought he would thank me with his devotion. But now it has just become so crazy. I'm leaving. I'm going back to Athens.
Good. Go. Stopping you.
Wait!
Oh, no.
Come on, Demetrius. We'll fight and see who has the right to have Helena.
Okay, this has gone on far enough. You take one boy and I'll take the other boy, and we'll lead them off in opposite directions. Drop the same shot, we'll catch a spell so that they both fall asleep. Drop the same shot into Lysander's eyes so that he no longer loves Helena.
Okay, but we've got to work quickly. Step back. Shazam!
And in the meantime, I'm looking for Titania. I'll take that new pixie from her and release her from that charm. Then, peace will be restored to the forest.
Oh, I'm so tired. I'm just going to sit here and take a little nap.
What? Only 3? One more makes 4. Oh, and here she comes. Can't follow them anymore. I'm so tired. I think I'm just gonna take a rest.
When you awake, you'll be so happy to see your first love, Hermia. Jack shall have Jill, nothing will go ill, and all shall be well.
What wood nymphs are these?
These are no nymphs. This is my daughter and Lysander there, and Helena and Demetrius.
Today is the day Hermia must make her decision, isn't it? Well, let's wake them up and see what she's decided. What is going on here?
To tell you the truth, Hermia and I were running away to be married.
What? Arrest that man. He nearly stole my daughter away and deprived Demetrius of his wife.
Actually, I love Helena now. My love for Hermia has melted like the snow.
Really? But that was fast. Perhaps you're not meant for my daughter after all.
Well, isn't it your lucky day? We'll go back to my palace and have a marriage. Hermia to Lysander and Helena to Demetrius. We'll have a feast and a great party to celebrate.
You seem to be seeing everything double.
that the case? Did she just tell us to follow her?
Are we really awake?
I don't think so, but at least I found Demetrius. If this is a dream, don't wake me up.
Let us all return home and stop arguing. What were we even arguing about anyway?
I have no idea.
Come, let me scratch behind your ears.
You're really creeping me out, lady. I know I probably need a bath and all, but scratch behind my ears. Hee-haw!
Would you like to listen to some music or perhaps get a bite to eat?
Yes, I'd like to eat. For some reason, I crave some oats, or perhaps a bama pay. But no bother, I feel sleep coming on.
You sleep then. Pixies, away! Let her sleep. Oh, how I do love you.
Okay, I'm actually starting to feel bad for her. Maybe I've been a bit mean and unfair. It's not that important I get the new pixie after all. Titania, wake up!
What? Oberon? Oh my gosh, you are never going to believe this. I dreamed I was in love with a donkey.
You don't say. There lies your love.
Ew! How did this happen?
Puck, go take your head about this nonsense. I heard there's a double wedding in town. I believe you should go as honorary guests.
Okay, let's go. And while we are on our way, you can tell me how it came to pass that I was in love with that thing.
Yeah. Where's everyone? I just had the weirdest dream ever. I dreamed that